scores! Sens with a one-timer, scores!
Great save made by Gustafsson.
Right here, what an awesome pass through the slot, onto the stick of Alfredsson.
Kachuk in tight up, let's get going, scores! Brady Kachuk wins it in overtime for Ottawa.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon and I am your host. You can tell by the title, you can tell by the thumbnail. Alfie is into the Hall, baby, in his 5th year of eligibility. Daniel Alfredsson, the best player in franchise history, no doubt, is going into the Hockey Hall of Fame in the class of 2022. What an accomplishment for Daniel Alfredsson. Congratulations to him and his family. When they announced it at just past 3 o'clock Eastern Time, I had goosebumps for an hour. I had a tear in my eyes. Just such a special moment because Daniel Alfredsson is the face of hockey here in Ottawa. When you think of hockey in Ottawa, you don't think of the Senators. You think of Daniel Alfredsson. And this is exactly why this is such a big moment. Of course, for the Alfredsson family, but also for the city of Ottawa and the Senators franchise and its fan base. So, we're going to get into a statistical analysis of why Alfredsson is a Hall of Famer here. We're going to take a look at his stats in Ottawa throughout his career internationally. I'm just going to look at the stats and show you why he is a Hall of Famer. But, when it comes to a Hall of Famer, there's more than just the stats. You need to be a good person, a leader in the community, and we're going to get to that later because Daniel Alfredsson was not only a leader in the community, he was a champion of the community. And even people that don't know hockey in the city of Ottawa, that don't know much about the Senators, know Daniel Alfredsson. I think that says a lot about Alfredsson. It says a lot about why he's in the Hockey Hall of Fame starting in the year of 2022. So firstly, let's take a look at his all-time records with the Ottawa Senators. Of course, he leads in all the important ones, including points, 1,108, goals, 426, assists, 682, game-winning goals, 69, which some may say is very nice. Power play goals, 131, automatic on the power play. Shorthanded goals, 25, and shots, 3,320. I mean, you're leading in all the important statistical categories, especially game-winning goals, power play goals, points in general. I mean, look, he's a dominant player through in and throughout. The Senators have been around since '92, and there's been a lot of players going through this organization. No one has come close to eclipsing what Daniel Alfredsson has done in his time with Ottawa, which is one of the many reasons why he is in a Hall of Famer. Now, when you look at players going to the Hall of Fame, it's not just what they did in the NHL. It's what they did over the seas in international hockey. And Daniel Alfredsson is one of the best players in international hockey history. Look, 14 international appearances for Team Sweden, including 92 games played total, 79 points. That's dominant, by the way, because the talent overseas in these international tournaments is almost as good as the NHL. You got a lot of NHL guys there, so it's real good quality hockey. 79 points, including 5 Olympic appearances with 1 Olympic gold, 3 silver medals, and 3 bronze medals. Absolutely insane record in terms of success in Olympics. He also had 9 World Hockey Championship and World Cup of Hockey appearances. So just absolutely dominant for Team Sweden in terms of international play. Now in his entire NHL career, Daniel Alfredsson is one of the most dominant players in NHL history. And you may be looking at me like, Brandon, you're a biased Sens fan. What are you talking about? But here's the facts, right? These are facts. Daniel Alfredsson is 55th all-time in points in the NHL. He's 65th in goals all-time in the NHL. And he's 53rd in assists all-time in the National Hockey League. He is top 70 in the 3 most important statistical categories for an offensive player. I mean, that says it all right there. But let's take a look at his total career, his entire resume, as you will, in his NHL career. Look, with 18 seasons in the National Hockey League, 1,157 points. Insane. 1,246 games played. Unreal. I mean, just playing 1,000 games, let alone more than 1,000 games, is remarkable. Regular season accolades in terms of statistics, 444 goals. I like the symmetry there, 444. Assists, 713. Points per game, just below 1 at .93. That's dominant and borderline elite, especially when you take a look at the fact that for a majority of Daniel Alfredsson's career, he didn't have elite players around him. He really had to work with what he had. And a lot of these guys that go into the Hall of Fame usually have an elite player tagged along with them. Now, Alfredsson, of course, had Heatley and Spezza for a few years, but for majority of Alfredsson's career, he was usually on other lines. And there's a really famous quote, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it for this, but Brian Murray, between 10 and 15 years ago, I saw it on Twitter today, said that Daniel Alfredsson, no matter what line he's on, is a dominant player and makes that line better. So I think that encapsulates what Daniel Alfredsson was to the Senators. in their worst years and in their best years. He was a dominant player and made every single person around him better. Now look, we look at the postseason. Of course, that's so important, especially when you're talking about the Hall of Fame. Well, he played, he played in 15 postseasons, 124 games played in those 15 postseasons, 51 goals, 49 assists for 100 points total, and points per game at .81. .81 points per game in the postseason is fantastic, by the way. And then if you want to look at something more than just stats, well, I agree with you. Let's definitely do that. Because look, like I said at the beginning of this, getting into the Hall of Fame is more than just stats. It's about what you did off the ice as well. Well, look, 1995, Calder Memorial Trophy. 1995 as well, NHL All-Rookie Award. King Clancy Memorial Trophy, 2011. Mark Messier Leadership Award, 2012. And he was a 6-time NHL All-Star, including in 2012 here in the nation's capital. So look, no matter what it is, on the ice, dominant player, game changer, in all the important categories, was a Hall of Famer through in and throughout. Off the ice, we take a look at his work with CHEO, with mental health advocacy with Royal Ottawa, for example. He was just a champion off the ice here in Ottawa, working with important charities, and on the ice, dominant as well. And, I want to end it off with this, because, TSN, I'm really happy they showed this on TV before they finished their, little Hockey Hall of Fame, episode thing, their little broadcast with, Gina Reda and stuff. They showed the moment that Daniel Alfredsson got the call from Larry McDonald and Mike Gardner, and obviously, in classic Alfredsson, fashion, he had a little joke at the beginning mentioning that he thought it was the insurance giving him a call. Obviously, like I said, off the ice, you need to be a leader, and Daniel Alfredsson was led by example and with his humor, and that's just another example of it. But I think what struck to me the most was when he officially was told that he was going to the Hockey Hall of Fame. He mentioned it first, this is such an honor for me, but the second thing that came out of his mouth, this is such a great moment for the city of Ottawa. And I think that's what truly says a lot about Daniel Alfredsson and what he means for the city of Ottawa. Daniel Alfredsson is hockey in Ottawa, and Ottawa is Daniel Alfredsson's home. So welcome to the Hockey Hall of Fame, Daniel Alfredsson. I hope you enjoy this little clip here of Alfredsson finding out he's going to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Daniel, it's Lenny and Mike Gardner. So if it wasn't the Hall of Fame, were you not going to take the call? I'm kidding.
I thought it was my insurance company. No, I'm kidding.
It's a pleasure to make this call with Lanny. As you know, I'm the chairman of the Hockey Hall of Fame Selection Committee, and we are here to let you know that you have been selected for induction into the class of 2022 for the Hockey Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys. I can't tell you how much this means, not just to me, but to the city of Ottawa as well. And I thought there might be a chance that this would happen, but at the same time, I thought there might be a chance that it wouldn't happen. So obviously, I want to thank you guys and the whole committee that you voted for me to get in, and I'm truly humbled and honored.
Before the video concludes, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the guys behind the Alfie to the Hall movement, including Stephen McDonald, Corey Meehan, Craig McDaglia, and Cyril Leader. Without these guys, especially Corey and Stephen, doing great work a couple years ago in the height of the pandemic, putting this presentation together to make the case to the Hockey Hall of Fame board about why Alfredsson's a Hall of Famer. Without their public submission, Daniel Alfredsson might not be in the Hall of Fame today. So shout out to you guys for the great work you did to get Alfredsson's name in there, into that room for them to discuss and vote on, and more importantly, just to get Sens fans excited again about something during this lengthy offseason. So quick shout out to you guys, great work, and I'm really, 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 really happy to see that it paid off. Now besides that, I'll see you in the next one. Go Sens, go.